Hello everyone, so for today's lesson we're going to go over your questions from last week, okay? We're going to go over our book, If You Give a Moose a Muffin, and If You Give a Cat a Cupcake, and we're going to compare them again. Now, some of you have had the challenge of creating your own Venn diagram. So while I'm going through it, you're going to check your work, okay? And the rest of you just answered the questions about the characters, setting, problem, and solution. So you're going to check your work as well, okay? So, the first book we read was If You Give a Moose a Muffin. So, who were the characters in this story? Let's see. We have the moose. So I'm going to write that. The moose. Oh, we have the boy here. Let's see, does anyone else come in this story? Oh, yep. So we have the boy, and we have the mom. Here she is. Okay, and that's it. All right, setting. So where were they? Well, they were at the house, and they were outside in the yard, and they were inside the house. Okay, the problem. What was the problem that the moose and the boy were having? Let's see. The moose made a big mess, so they made a big mess. But there was an even bigger problem. The bigger problem was that the moose kept asking for things. Okay, so let's see. Think. The solution. They made a big mess. Did they clean up the mess in the book? They did. The boy cleaned up the mess. So we put the boy cleaned up the mess. Let's see. The moose kept asking for things. Did that problem get solved? No, the book ends with the moose still asking for things. I can read you the last page. Again, it says, and chances are, if you give him the jam, he'll want a muffin to go with it. So he was still asking for things at the end. So I'm just going to put that, still asking. Okay. This book is done. Now we're going to look at If You Give a Cat a Cupcake. So again, I'm going to start with the characters. Well, we know we have the cat, so I'm going to write that down. We have the cat. Oh, we have the girl. And that's it. Okay, setting. This book's a little different. They are not only in one place. So they do start in the house. And then where do they go? They go to the beach. They go to the park. They're at the park. Oh, they're on the merry-go-round. Oh, now they're at the museum. Still at the museum. Well, they have to go back to the beach to get all of their things. And then they go back home. Okay, so what's the problem in this story? Let's think. Well, they don't really make, well, they do at the beginning. They do make a mess with the sprinkles because they spill on the floor here. So they do make a mess. But I'm thinking there's an even bigger problem here. And chances are, if you give him some sprinkles, he'll want a cupcake to go with them. So I'm thinking that the cat was asking for a lot of things. Solution. Let's see. How was that problem solved? In the book, did they clean up the sprinkles? Let's check. Let's see. He might spill some on the floor. Cleaning up will make him hot. So he did. He cleaned up his mess. And then let's see. The cat was asking for a lot of things. Was the cat still asking for a lot of things at the end of the story? So that problem didn't get solved. So he was still asking. Alrighty. Now we need to go through and find the things that are the same. This part here in the purple, because blue and red make purple, and this purple part here is all of the things that are the same in both books, okay? So let's go start with the characters. Characters. Was there a moose in both books? Nope, so that stays. Was there a boy? No. And was the mom in both books? No. So that all stays the same. Was there a cat in both books? And was the girl in both books? Nope. So the characters were different in both stories. None of them were the same. Let's think about the setting. The setting in the moose, if you give a moose a muffin, they are in the house, they go outside in the backyard, and they go inside the house. If you give a cat a cupcake, they went to the house, the beach, the park, the merry-go-round, the museum, the beach, and then they went back home. Ooh, I do see something that repeats that's the same. The house. Both books actually start and end in the house. Okay. Problem. They made a big mess. Oh, they made a big mess. So making a mess, they made a mess. That's the same. The cat was asking for a lot of things. And the moose was asking for a lot of things. Is that the same? Yes, it is. So it's going to go in the middle. Asking for a lot of things. Solution. They cleaned up. And they were still asking for things at the end. That's also the same. So they cleaned. And I'm kind of running out of room, so I'm just going to write it right below here. I don't know if you can see that. Still asking for things. Okay, so now I want you to check your work. Did you get all of the parts of each story, or was there something that you missed? If there was something that you missed, then I want you to go back and I want you to add it, okay? And if you did the Venn diagram, I want you to also make sure you got all of the parts. And if you missed something, please add it to your Venn diagram, okay? Alrighty. Have a great day.